What's up guys, this is Creations here, bringing you an achievement guide for Assassin's Creed Revelations. This time we're doing Find All Pieces, which is to find all Decipher Fragments. This in Memory 1 here, we only have one fragment which you can't miss. You're going to be doing the area where you have to prove yourself, and you just drop down, and as you can see, you can't miss it. You're going to see it easily. So on to Memory 2, there are 4 fragments in this. And about a minute into the level, you'll drop down some holes and come to a room with, this room that's got a big cross of light. And the frag was obviously in the right-hand corner. And then a couple of rooms on, you'll drop down some levels, and the frag is behind the pillar. Quite hard to spot that one, but I managed to see it just out the corner of my eye. Just after the room with the laser blockades that you just saw at the beginning of that clip, you'll be in a room with a bunch of pillars, and the frag is in the top left hand of the corner. Top left hand of the room, sorry. And then right at the end of the memory, in the room with the assassin symbols, the frag is at the highest ledge in the room. So you want to be placing a load of ramps to get all the way up there. And you'll get it. Okay, Memory 3. This has 3 fragments. A long way down. Anyway, Memory 3. You'll be in a room with 2 orange fields, which in the orange fields, if you've already played the game, you can't place the blocks. So what you need to do is, the fragment is directly above us on that beam that was going across. So what you need to do is go between these orange fields, build your way up to the top, and there's the fragment, but obviously the field is still there, so you can't actually just go straight to it. You have to go even further up onto this beam above, and then drop down onto where the fragment is. And the second one in this memory is after you've obtained the bounce pad and you're escaping the place, you'll see these lasers going across, and a beam directly above it. Bounce up onto the beam, and there is the fragment. And literally just after this previous fragment, you can see I haven't made a cut. The last fragment is just to the left. I failed to jump here, but when I look up, there it is. You can see it there, just on the left hand side. So jump up there and get the final fragment for this memory. On to Memory 4. There are 4 fragments in this. Near the start of the level, you'll be making your way down a hallway with these energy field things that move your blocks. And then after the third field, the frag is up high on a ledge. Then after entering the Animus, about halfway into the level, well, not really halfway, but whatever, just after the really big room, you'll come to this little room with lasers going across from side to side, and if you turn around and look up, you'll see that fragment just there. Okay, onto the third one. You'll come to this room with 2 blockades of yellow lasers, and just after this second one, again you want to just look up and turn around, and there it is, just on a ledge, just out of reach. Aren't they all? Onto the final fragment for this memory. After going down a lot of big drops, you'll come to this room, and once you go up into the hallway, you'll notice that here there's an energy field preventing you from going backwards. So what you need to do is walk forward and turn right, and the fragment is just there. Now I missed this on my first playthrough, and I'm sure you probably will do as well. So once you get that, we'll be on to Memory 6, because there is no fragments in Memory 5. And yeah, this is just showing you, if you get to this bright hallway, just turn around and go back, and you'll be able to get it. So Memory 6, this has 4 fragments. Near the start of the memory, you'll need to press this button to lower a force field, and what you want to do is just turn around, go back and drop down and head to the left instead of the right, which is where you came, and you'll get the fragment. Now, as you can obviously tell, this was my second playthrough of the game, so that's why the achievement's coming up here, but there it is for 50 gamer score. Onto the second fragment. When you get into the room where you need to jump down a really big hole, just go behind the pillar over in the far right hand corner. You see me looking around and notice it on the ground there, and just drop down and get it. And then literally just after this, once you've dropped down your first set of lasers, you'll have to press a button, and if you do a 180, there is the fragment on the opposite side of the hole. So collect that for your third fragment. The last one in this memory is one that you can't miss. You need to place blocks onto the lasers to be able to get to a button to release another force field. So as you can see here, all of the lasers are now gone, and where is it? There we go. The lasers are all gone now that you've turned off the switch. So you just need to place another block, and then just take a ride up to the top, and there is the fragment. So on to memory 7. There are 4 fragments in this memory as well. Near the start of the memory, you'll come to the river Styx, which has an achievement for getting through it in without failing, which I do have a guide for if you're having trouble with that, so click the link in the description. But anyway, you'll come to the very first choice is to come to a crossroads and turn right, and that is where the fragment is. So just after the river, you'll go through a door, and at the end of a hallway you'll come to this big cool blue looking place. You need to turn right and start placing your ramp blocks to get high up, and there is the frag way up on a ledge right near the top. The third one is a bit later on in the level. You'll be going up like a hallway, dodging lasers and stuff, and giant death blocks, and once you get to the bridge that's at the top of this little area, drop off the edge and place a block below you, obviously, so you don't die. But the fragment is underneath the bridge. So then that's the third one, and the final fragment for this DLC is going up another place again, another long tower type place. Once you get to the top and you see that sort of glitchy looking death block thing floor, just before that laser field that you could see to the left there, go up on your ramp blocks, and the frag is on a ledge, and that would give you the achievement. So I hope you enjoyed this guide, and now that you have this achievement, you can now unlock the Breaking the Loop achievement, which you need to have every fragment to be able to get that. So the link will be in the description for my guide on where you need to go to get that achievement, and that's about it. So see you next time.